Hey guys, gonna do a little more work on the Ppump 6.7 build. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna flip this thing around, just set it back on this card here. We're gonna set a cylinder head on it and put an injection pump on there, just so that we can see clearance wise, make sure everything clears. As long as everything clears, we won't have to do any modifications, then we can go on to the next step. So I just figured I'd do up a quick video showing this. It's just one of those things, you wanna double check, make sure everything fits. So better safe than sorry, the way that I look at it. You know, if something doesn't clear when you're doing, I don't know if a hodgepodge is the right word, but a hybrid engine sounds better. You want to make sure that you know, you test fitting, and I recommend test fitting with the products you're going to use. So if you're going to use this timing case, you're going to use this block, you're going to use that cylinder head. You know, it's one of those, they should be the same, and 99% of the time they are the same. But I prefer to know for sure that they are the same parts that you're using. Personally, I've been burnt by it before, and like I said, they should be exactly the same, but not always. So anyways, well, we're gonna get into it here. I wanted to do a couple little tech videos for you guys tonight. Kind of been a little bit behind here, just being that we're doing the shop move, and I just wanted to keep some good content coming for you guys, and stuff that I want to get on the go to. Something I think we'll actually be working on this week more than anything else, or I'll try to anyways. I have the crankshaft for it, we have the connecting rods for it. No, actually, sorry, we don't have the connecting rods for this. I guess actually maybe we won't be. I am going to put a set of Waggler rods, Waggler Street Fighter rods, so they're forged rods in there, and I do not have them. So the hold up right now on actually all of the builds, I guess, is going to be parts. I'm waiting for pistons for the Ppump 12 valve, unless they might happen to show up this week. I don't think they're going to, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully they do. That'll give me some stuff to show you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab the cylinder head and grab an injection pump, and we're going to toss them on there. I'll be right back. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, you should always use the cylinder head that you're going to use. The issue is that the cylinder head that I want to use buried over there. So for the ease of this video, we're going to use a new casting that I had just happened to be sitting in an easy spot for me to get out. So we'll do here. In there. Now, I'm going to leave the head gasket out. Oh, that's an issue, and that's the reason that you test this stuff. What's holding me up here is when I cut that, I should have known better. When I cut this ear off, this ear right here, you guys might be able to see it. I didn't cut it off far enough. So what we'll do here quick is I'm just going to buzz that ear off. In there. I will finish cleaning that hole up later. Just make sure we got everything good. Like I said, that's the reason I like test fitting stuff. Something I do need to do Just putting that one nut on there just to hold the pump up where it needs to go. Otherwise it's not snug in there the way you need it to be. You do always want to make sure you put a bracket that holds the injection pump, because if you don't, you will break the injection pump off. Very good chance anyways. So I'm just going to put this one layer of multi-layer head gasket in there just to keep the surfaces from butting up. Make sure you put it the right direction because it only does go one way. Go. Okay, they're nice and close there, and so setting this stuff on here, this is the reason that I like to do this type of stuff. So if you look inside there, see how the head gas or the head isn't touching the block? If you look right there, you will see where the case on the P-pump is touching the cylinder head. There's a bump in the cylinder head, one of these bumps here, that's right in the way. Now, taking into consideration these engines weren't designed to have a P-pump on them, so there will be inherently stuff that you have to modify. Now, there is a couple ways to get around this. One way is you can buy that front timing case, like we were talking before, the aftermarket one, which clocks the pump out a little bit more. Or, more than one option. You can, if you want, use a VP44 head, which has, see that indent right there? See the indent right there? And that will clear the injection pump. You can see the difference on that one versus that one. So, or the option I'm going to take, because I've already done this so I know, well, you have more than, I guess you have a couple options there if you really want. Maybe we'll try that on this one, I don't know. In my opinion, the easiest option is, but I have the tools, is cut the intake off. And you build an aftermarket intake or use an aftermarket intake. Now, another option, which I have never done before, but I guess we could try it and just see maybe how it works, is you cut this piece out of the intake and then put a piece back in there. So basically you have to clearance it so that you can get the pump in and out without taking the head off, because if you have to take the head, you have to take the pump off, you don't want to take the head off, because that would not be that much fun. Or we're going to cut the intake off. Now I already have a head that is the intake cut off, so literally I just have to build an intake for it. It's not the end of the world for me, but for the average guy, definitely considerable amount more work if you weren't thinking that you were going to have to do that. So this is something that you have to do. It does hit in there. So let me know down in the comments, I guess, what you guys think. Do you want me to cut the intake off, shelf off completely, use a VP44 head, which you could do, I guess, or do you want me to cut the piece out of the intake, form it, and run that, which I think would be more than fine. You're not going to have an issue as long as you reinforce it properly. Let me know in the comments what you guys want me to do, and I'll do whatever you want. I honestly, I don't think that I need, I don't need a side draft. I have a side draft, or a head that's already milled for a side draft, so I could build a side draft for it, and it would probably flow a little bit better. Well, that head definitely would, because it's boarded and polished. But honestly, not the end of the world as far as that goes. So let me know down in the comments what you guys want me to do. Like I said, I kind of already knew this was going to happen. I just show it in the video. So, like I said, let me know in the comments. We'll catch you on the next one.